we are 58 days away from baby goats hitting the ground. Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and today we're going to be doing a little bit different of a type of video, but I do just want to let you guys know that we are still going to be weighing and measuring the does, and we are also going to still be taking you guys to Arkansas to our new land to help build it. So those videos will be coming out soon. As far as today's video, we are going to start bringing you goat news from here on our ranch as well as across the country, and we're going to bring it to you the last Sunday of every month. Okay, so for starters, I am happy to announce you guys that Southern Arizona Dairy Goat Association has voted me in for a second term as president. Needless to say, I am very happy to be voted in as president for another year. And also, my daughter Emily is going to be the youth representative for this year again. So this will be her 4th year as the youth representative. So what the youth representative does is just has responsibilities as far as every month she does have to write in a report of some educational information that goes out in our monthly newsletter, which is amazing, you guys. And also she takes a big part in helping out in the youth show that is put on in April. And the monthly newsletter that comes out is just chock full of information. So I just wanted to say, you do not have to be local to be part of this membership. You can certainly join the club. It's just $10 a year. So I will leave a link to our website to where you guys can become a member, and all that information will be in the description below. As far as goat related SADGA news is concerned, you guys, we did start up a new Facebook page, which is Southern Arizona Dairy Goat Association. That is the name of our page. And on this page, we are just going to continually post really educational tidbits on goats, obviously, goat husbandry, and also we're going to have all of our schedules, anything that the club has going on. We are going to make sure to post there way in advance so everybody has ample time to plan for it. So if you are not following our Facebook page already, I ask that you just take a moment if you are on Facebook, and of course the link is going to be in the description, you guys, but head on over to our Facebook page and give us a like and make sure that you follow us, because you're not going to want to miss any and all information that we share there. Also, I am very excited to let you guys know that SADGA isn't only going to be hosting one show this year, but we decided to throw on another one. Our first one is always in April, and it is the Caprine Classic. We've done it every year for over a decade. It's a great, great show. We actually have a youth show, we have our regular open show, and we have showmanship, and the turnout for the kids is just super awesome. So obviously everybody loves to help promote the kids and get the kids out in the ring, because the youth is where it's at, right? So that show is super awesome, and our judges for the April show, let me just read it here, are Tracy Stamkey and Amy Akramoff. So 2 really awesome judges. So we got the April show, and in addition, we decided to put on a 1-day 4-ring show. So on August 17th, 2024, we are going to have a 4-ring show, and it's going to be amazing. So it's going to be down in Sonoyta. And again, just 1 day. So you're going to be able to come. You don't have to stick around for 4 days like some shows are. And it's just going to be awesome goat people and great company and lots of ribbons and awesome prizes to win. So the judges for this 4-ring show, we have Travis and Cade Colburn. And we also have Aaron and Megan Carter. So we are really, really excited to get those judges out here also. So super stoked. That is going to be an awesome show, and hopefully we have such a great turnout that it's something that can be annually, and we'll continue it on year after year. So something else I am excited to share with you guys is that I am on the American Dairy Goat Association Products Committee this year. So the Products Committee is there for promoting dairy goat milk products. So obviously the products that we can make out of goat milk is amazing, and you know, we just want to really encourage it and get people that don't know how wonderful goat milk products are to, you know, just be aware that they are out there and they are awesome products. So that is the purpose of the committee. The main thing that the committee actually does every year is host the body products competition as well as the cheese, so an amateur cheese competition. And that is something I wanted to tell you guys for a while now, so there it is. I'm part of the ADGA Products Committee, and of course I'm excited about it. So speaking of goat milk products, you guys, of course I have to talk about my soap right here. So right now, just letting you guys know that it is the perfect time to go ahead and get that special Valentine's gift. There are over 30 varieties of soap, so something for everyone. And right now we are offering free shipping on domestic orders over $50. So head on over to the Etsy shop. Of course, the link is in the description below, and get yourself some soap as well as that special loved one for Valentine's Day. And now for some news off the ranch. So there is an awesome YouTube family called Three Little Goats Homestead. Jamie is the mother of that family, and she recently had a really horrible farm-related accident. She is tough as nails and she is still pulling through. Make sure you head on over to Three Little Goats Homestead so that you guys can subscribe to them. So now for our last topic, and it is kind of a hot topic in the ADGA goat world currently, and really honestly has been kind of a hot discussion, but that is DNA typing. So all bucks born on or after January 1st of this year must have DNA on file before any of their kids can be registered. So there's a lot of confusion going around thinking the bucklings born this year aren't going to be able to be registered unless their sires were registered, and that isn't the case. What it means is that the bucks, anything born this year, absolutely can be registered, but if they don't have DNA on file, then none of their offspring are going to be able to be registered. So moving forward, all bucks are going to be required to be DNA typed. Now, to get their DNA, what happens is it's a really simple process, actually. You're just going to pluck some hairs and you're going to send it into the lab, and they're going to analyze the DNA, and then they send it back to ADGA, where then they have those records and they put it on file. Now, obviously, if there's DNA on file, what that's going to do is just make sure every sire is going to be able to be traced to their kids, and no mistakes are going to be able to be made. So there are some reasons that this is actually a controversial topic. One being that a lot of people, a lot of members of ADGA do not feel that this should be implemented until our website and all of our database is actually up to par. It's being worked on, of course, and there's no ETA as to when it will all be fixed, but that is one of the main concerns. Another concern of people is the sheer fact that it's going to cost more money. Anybody who has registered goats and you do participate in the showing and the milk testing and the linear appraisal and all of these things, they really add up and they get very costly. So when somebody looks at a registered goat and thinks, wow, that's a lot of money, it's a lot of money for the breeders to be doing these things to prove out what an awesome dairy goat that they have, and, you know, just showing that their genetics are worth you having in your own herd. So just adding another cost onto all of the costs as it is also a concern for people. DNA typing is something that ADGA has been doing for quite some time. Just as far as I've known, it's been going on for a long time, but it wasn't mandatory. It was just anybody who felt they wanted to do so could. And again, now it's mandatory only for bucks though. And another concern for people is, what is it going to do to the pedigrees? How many mistakes are they going to find? Just past mistakes are they going to find, and what is that going to do to people and their herds? And are some goats now not going to be registerable anymore? Although mandatory DNA typing on bucks is controversial, and there are some cons to it. There are also pros. Now, one of the pros is just going to be obviously cleaning up pedigrees. So making sure that when you purchase an animal, you know for sure who the sire is and it matches back to them. So it leaves a lot less area of mistakes. And I can't tell you how horrible that would really be if you purchased a goat thinking it was, you know, a certain pedigree and a certain bloodline, and, you know, a couple years you have a couple more generations in your herd. So a big part of a family tree can really get slashed away if one goat isn't matching on their pedigree. So that is concerning, and it is really scary, but I personally would rather it be that way. I want to know I'm getting the animal I think I'm getting. Just let me know your thoughts on how you think it's going to go, or if it's affected you, or just how you guys are feeling about the whole mandatory DNA typing of bucks. Alright, you guys, so that is it for this month's goat news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any worthy goat news for me to share next month, please make sure to comment that as well, and just let us know. Any links, any informational articles, just hit us up in the comments so that we can share that next month also. In addition to that, you guys, we are 58 days away from baby goats hitting the ground, and obviously I'm super excited about it, and I know you guys are too. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you take the time to do so, because you are not going to want to miss all of the mamas growing their big old babies, us measuring them, us weighing them, and of course all the babies hitting the ground, which is going to be here before we know it. So that is it, you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you again soon.